Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Red River Wrestling! And you guys came here to watch some wrestling, right? Then let's get this show started!
And we're getting straight to the recent Red River champion until he ran afoul of Shane Taylor.
The baddest of all time.
Shiva got a little too close of a look at Shane Taylor that night as well. But now we have them in their tag team mode here. Grizzle Brutality, Beautiful Brutality, the Grizzle vet. And they're taking on BD Brawley and Johnny Lyons. What a matchup here.
What a 376 golden bars. And the team of JD Brawley and Johnny Lyons. They are the Golden Era!
This is quite interesting, Charles, because the last time we saw these two gentlemen, they were in the ring going against each other.
They must have saw something that they liked in each other. It almost looks like a rock star and his roadie and his security officer here. Here's a nice looking team right here. I like them. I think that these guys got a future.
Yeah, I'm getting some kind of Jeff Jarrett and Rhodey vibes. I don't know about you.
Oh yeah, definitely. They're harkening back to a time when it was fun to be a little extravagant. That jacket of Johnny Lyons right there is a shimmering.
What a matchup, though. Johnny Lyons and BD Brawley against Grizzle Brutality, Ryan Davidson and Shiva. Who do you think has the edge here, Charles?
Well, it's been a while since Shiva has been in the ring and not being punched in the face by Shane Taylor, so we'll see what happens. But I'm going to give it to the Grizzle Brutality. I think these guys have a but, and you hear the crowd giving it for Shiva right now, the goddess of destruction, getting lots of love.
It has been a while since she's been in the ring, but if you look at her, she's in incredible shape. She looks like she hasn't missed a step from that Kira Maya of old. So let's see what Shiva Queen, the goddess of destruction, has for us here. Ryan Davidson's always got something up his sleeve. This should be an interesting dynamic with these two against Lyons and Brawley.
When I first saw Ryan Davidson, I described him as somebody who looked like he wanted to fight just from sitting there. He was just sitting around. He just looked like a fighter. So this should be great against a guy like BD Brawley, who looks like he fought his way here.
Well, I brought my manager A-Dot to a wrestling show last year, and he saw Ryan Davidson, and you know what he said when he saw Ryan Davidson? He said, this guy is money. Absolutely. Ryan Davidson is money. Tonight, he looks like a fresh bag of money. Shiva looks like $1 million. We got a great match in store here.
Got a raucous crowd, too, already.
And there's the bell. We're underway. Collar and elbow lockup. Ryan Davidson and BD Brawley here. Who's going to get the upper hand? Power versus power. Nobody. We're just stalemate. Lockup. Back again. Who's going to get the edge? They push it back in the ropes right here in front of us. Ryan Davidson with the knee to the gut, getting the upper hand, and a forearm shiver right to the dome of BD Brawley. Up with the fireman's carry. Brawley up and over, though. Kick to the gut. Oh, and a big right hand from BD Brawley. Lifting Davidson up himself, and Davidson back down. Oh, big shot to the chest. Oh, and a big thunderous shot from Brawley. Brawley's got huge hands. That sounded like a Louisville Slugger. Davidson returning the favor. And look at this back and forth here, Charles.
That's a couple of ham hocks right there, really slapping each other. That is intense power, and we're up really close to the action compared to at the Sherman Elks Lodge. Oh, so we can actually hear the impact really hard on each other's chest.
As the late great Bush Reed would say, these boys are in there throwing some soup bones today here in Bedford, Texas.
Yes, sir.
Making history here, the first time Red River has been in the MPX Event Center. Shout out to MPX. Thank you for your hospitality. This beautiful building here that's housed some incredible moments.
I've been here
in the ring comes
incredible moments.
In the ring comes Lyons, Charles. Did you hear what he just said? He's going to turn Davidson into a bearskin rug?
That is a lot of confidence from little man right there. I like it. I like the fire. I like the tenacity.
Hold on. Who you calling little man?
Do you have a syndrome?
Check out those blue highlights, though. That's pretty magnificent.
I remember last time I saw Lyons, I really complimented his hair. That's one of the. He's in great shape too. He's got tree trunk legs.
Here we go. The crowd wanted her, and they're getting her. Here comes Shiva Queen making her return, the goddess of destruction.
Here we go.
And wow, it looks like she does have the size advantage on young Lyons here.
Yeah, she is in awesome shape. She is an absolute monster. This is great.
Listen to the crowd. Shiva's gonna kill you, raining down from the rafters here.
The crowd is raucous tonight already. It's a hot night at the MPX Event Center here for Red River Wrestling, and the crowd is on fire.
Standing there face to face. She is not backing down from this gentleman. Oh, he just called her baby. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, man.
We've seen Shiva go face-to-face with the baddest of all time, Shane Taylor. I guarantee you. Oh!
It was at that moment he realized he messed up. Oh, what a chop to the chest. Shooting Lyons into the ropes. Reversal by the hair. Grabbing her by the hair. Oh, and a big shoulder block sends Lyons down. Shiva with authority picking him back up. She is manhandling this young man. Oh, he slides down the back, though. Into the corner. Trying to force Shiva into that hostile corner. There's the tag. In comes Petey Brawley.
Some good teamwork right there by Petey Brawley and Johnny Lyons. Quick tags.
Oh, yeah, look at these quick tags. Oh, Ryan letting his emotions get the best of him here, though.
And that's what I'm afraid of with this tag team, is that their emotions might get the best of them at different points in times. They really care about each other, which, you know, that can be a good and bad thing inside the ring.
Exactly, because these two have been training with each other nonstop the last year. No one knows each other better, but no one's more emotionally attached to each other as well, I'm sure. Shiva fighting her way out, throwing these forearms one after another, tagging in Ryan Davidson. Here comes the grizzled vet, the bear from Bel Air. He's using Shiva. Here's a slingshot into the turnbuckle. Oh, and a big splash.
That momentum.
Manhattan drop. Oh, big shot to the face. With that Manhattan drop, Lyons is going to be singing high notes at the after party of Biggs tonight. Oh, beautiful fish drop. Cover him, Ryan. 1, 2, just a 2 count, Charles.
That was a great combination from Ryan Davidson, showing exactly why he was a former Red River champion, unlike the current Red River champion, the baddest of all time, Shane Taylor.
Oh, impartial, Charles, impartial. Come on.
I'm impartial.
Journalistic integrity.
Stating facts.
Up and over, push him into the corner. Finds Brawley there. Beautiful right hand to Petey Brawley. Oh, and a beautiful forearm to Lyons. Davidson's fighting his way out. These two definitely have the size advantage over Lyons and Brawley. Up and over. Nobody home for Lyons. Oh, Brawley with that slick shot to Davidson, and Lyons with the clip just like that. Shot to the back of the head.
Fantastic teamwork from the two right here, Petey Brawley and Johnny Lyons, doing quick tags, some nice double team maneuvers. I'm really liking this team.
Look at these frequent tags, Charles. This is surprising for a team that just formed. These guys were facing each other last month in Sherman, Texas.
You know, sometimes some of the best partnerships can come out of competition.
Good call. Very well said. Speaking of competition, Ryan Davidson trying to fight out at this corner here.
Just like Shiva did a little second ago. See, that's that training right there. They're both used to fighting out of a corner, but ooh, Petey Brawley just too strong.
Oh, look at that. Picking up the grizzly bear just like that. Lyons up to the top. Oh, and down. The grizzled vet's on his back. Covering him. 1, 2, just a 2 count.
Ryan Davidson not used to being manhandled right there. Petey Brawley impresses me every single time I see him in the ring.
Every time we've seen Petey Brawley, he's gotten better than the last. Davidson with his neck draped over that rope. Lyons breaking the rules here. Nick Hall. Oh, look at that. Petey Brawley.
Again, the emotions right there. Shiva getting in the way. The distracting referee Nick Caldwell has Johnny Lyons and Petey Brawley take full advantage.
Taking full advantage with these double team moves. Into the ropes. Oh, beautiful back elbow. Davidson not down to the ground, though. Shaken but not dropped. Moving him back in the corner. Lyons has the front chancery. Brawley tags himself in. Shot to the gut.
Just classic tag team maneuvering right there. Oh, here comes Ryan, though.
You corner a grizzly bear, he's going to fight for his life, and that's exactly what Davidson's doing here. Trying to fight his way back over to his lady.
I would never corner a grizzly bear unless I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express.
Beautiful spine buster right here in front of us. Cover him. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. What a beautiful spine buster from Petey Brawley.
That beard can spine bust like no other. That was great. That was fantastic. That is a momentum stopping spine buster if I've ever seen one.
You can hear Shiva over here. She's really getting into it.
Trying to get the crowd into it, too.
Trying to get her man over to the corner so she can give him a little bit of a reprieve.
Let's see if this MPX Event Center crowd can liven up the grizzled vet, Ryan Davidson.
Oh, big shot to the chest. Big forearm. Now we're trading blows back and forth, just like a bar fight. Oh, and Brawley getting the upper hand. Davison down to a knee.
You know what? I didn't think I would say it, but I think in a bar fight, I might pick BD Brawley over Ryan Davidson. And wow, did those words just come out of my mouth?
I wouldn't want to face either one in a bar fight. Oh, beautiful reversal into a suplex. Davison spinning over, trying to get to the corner, but
I don't know if he knows where he is right now.
Yeah, nobody's there. It looked like he was going for this neutral corner.
He's in a different location. This is not Sherman Oaks Lodge. This is the APX Event Center. Your vision's a little bit different here. You're not sure where you're at, and he thinks he's in the right corner. There we go. He's got to find his way.
Shiva making noise, trying to get his attention, trying to get Ryan over there, and here we go. Shiva with the high tag.
There is no ring rust from Shiva after 4 years. None at all.
None whatsoever. The Goddess of Destruction with a lariat, back elbow, sending Lions into the ropes. Oh, into the corner.
Oh.
Beautiful splash by the Goddess of Destruction. Calling Lions back out to the ring. Scoop slam.
Textbook.
And a doozy. She's measuring. Beautiful leg drop. Cover him, Shiva. 1, 2. Just a 2 count and another close call.
Would not want to be the recipient of a leg drop from Shiva. Those are 2 in-shape legs right there. That'll crush a larynx.
It's like a tree trunk, man.
Yes.
Got her up. Are we going to see a Samoan drop here, possibly? Lions fighting down, though. Shoving her into the ropes. Oh, and Shiva catches up. She just caught a grown man.
Showing that power.
And down. Cover him, Shiva. 1, 2. And just a 2 count as Brawley breaks it up. Oh, here we go. Ryan Davidson coming to the honor of his lady. Oh, and the run straight into the bottom of Brawley's size 16.
BD Brawley showing why he is an absolute monster inside that ring.
Oh, some choice words about Ryan Davidson to Shiva. I'll tell you, one thing you don't want to do is talk bad about a guy to his girl. Oh, big forearm shot. Big shot to the chest. She's laying him in. Oh, but Brawley with that right hand, but she was not dropped.
Not afraid to send the right hand.
Oh, up and over. I was worried about that knee for a second.
Trying to get.
She's trying for the double leg takedown, yeah.
I see this. I don't know if she can overpower BD Brawley, though.
He keeps blocking it, but oh, snapmare. She got him over there. What's she going to do? Big kick to the spine. Shiva's in the driver's seat. Oh, man, there we go. Lion with the cover. 1, 2. Just a 2 count with the roll-up. The most dangerous move in pro wrestling.
Shiva's not in a good spot right here. The numbers game is not in her favor. Oh!
Oh, and a big kick, and down goes Shiva.
Ryan Davidson still out on the outside of the ring. I haven't seen him in a bit. He's still struggling to get to his feet.
Oh, you got 2 men in the ring here. Nicholas Caldwell trying to get one of them out.
He's lost a little bit of control.
Struggling to make it to her feet. Oh, Davidson with the trip, pulling Brawley out. Shiva with the back elbow. Oh! Brawley goes flying. Lion into the rope. Oh, big splash from Shiva.
Momentum shift.
Lion's out on his feet. Look at his face. He's out on his feet. Got her up. Here we go. We're going to see it.
Grizzly Brutality has him set up.
Oh, there it is. Cover him. That's it. 1, 2, 3. You can count to 1,000.
Your winner, Grizzle Brutality.
Grizzle Brutality victorious in their Red River Wrestling debut. What a match, Charles. What's your...
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Anna Lynn, and I want to take this time to thank you guys for coming out tonight, braving this heat, and most importantly...
Okay, what's going on here? Anna Lynn brutally interrupted. Oh, I've heard of this guy.
Yeah, I know this guy pretty well from my time at MPX.
What can you tell us about Nick Nash?
Nasty Nick Nash is an absolute. You'll hear.
Hold on, did he just call her Toots?
Yep.
Did you really just call her? It's 2022, buddy.
I should not have to be out here in front of you slack jaw idiots.
Endearing himself to the crowd.
But yet, here I am. So while I'm here, I might as well make a name. I'm gonna die. I didn't say that. See, there's a lot of guys in the back that look like they're just itching for a fight. So if they want it, if they think they can come through that curtain and stand toe-to-toe with the nasty one himself,
Confidence from the Nasty Man.
Nasty Nick throwing down a challenge.
Oh no.
Oh, I recognize that noise.
That is probably not exactly who Nick Nash was expecting to answer an open challenge.
How about a former NWA World Champion? How's that?
Oh my gosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Storm!
That's right, former NWA World Champion, mainstay in Sherman, Texas at the Elks Lodge. You actually won that title at a Texas Pro Show at the Sherman Elks Lodge.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yes, sir, beating Jack Stain.
That's when he won the 10 pounds of gold. Held that around his waist and over his shoulder proudly.
This guy is one of the members of the Mount Rushmore of Texoma Wrestling. Actually, he might as well be all four faces on that Mount Rushmore.
He might as well be in the Mount Rushmore of Texas wrestling. I've been hearing about Tim Storm since I've been hearing about Texas independent wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, the perfect storm, Tim Storm, declines the microphone, doesn't even need to make a comment. He's going to let his wrestling do the talking for him. Referee MJ Bell getting Nick Nash in the ring here.
Good to see MJ back.
Look at the trepidation on the face of Nick Nash.
Trepidation, he should be excited for the fact that he gets to step inside the ring with a former NWA champion like Tim Storm. This is an absolute honor for Nick Nash. He better soak all of this in right now.
Class is in session. Here we go. Collar and elbow lockup. Storm forcing him back into the turnbuckle. I'd say out of both of these, Tim Storm definitely looks the part more than Nick Nash does.
Yeah, Nick Nash is a fighter. Nick Nash is a tough guy, but Tim Storm is an absolute beast. He is almost otherworldly when it comes down to conditioning, when it comes down to strength. He is a supreme athlete, even for a veteran like himself.
You mentioned it right there with the conditioning. Tim Storm can go and go and go. A few years ago, he had that empty arena match with Josephus in the NWA. That was crazy. He just had a match recently with Thomas Latimer. Big ladder match in NWA as well.
R.I.P. Josephus. Correct?
Yes, sir. R.I.P. Josephus. Nick Nash with that waist lock, and look at Tim Storm. This is light work for the perfect storm.
Now Nick Nash is used to wrestling in this building, but so is Tim Storm, I believe. I believe Tim Storm has definitely been inside the MPX Event Center.
That's true. Tim Storm and Dexter Hardaway had an instant classic here a little over a year ago. Shout out to Dexter. Big right hands, sending Nash into the ropes. Oh, and that big boot from Tim Storm, and down goes the nasty one. Class is in session, the master's here. And he doesn't get paid by the hour. Beautiful scoop slam.
Let's go!
Looks like he's trying to make quick work of nasty Nick Nash.
Yeah, and he's trying to motivate the young man as well. Did you hear that? Open challenge, let's go.
Hey, you know what? If you're going to call him out, if you're going to call out the entire locker room and one of the best veterans in all the business answers, you better bring your A game.
Hey, and to, Nick's credit, one of the best ways to make an example and make an impression is to take out the biggest guy in the room, and Tim Storm is usually the biggest guy in the room. Beautiful neck breaker. Cover, 1, 2. Boy, we're just seeing all the Tim Storm greatest hits tonight, man. He's breaking out all the classics. MJ Bell in beautiful position there.
What happened, Nick? I thought you wanted to fight.
Storm trying to get Nick Nash up off his feet. to Nick's credit, he is not backing down at all whatsoever.
No, he's trying to fight his way out of it. Oh,
a poke to the eyes, though. Come on, man.
Sometimes you got to do what you have to do, and against a veteran like Tim Storm, you got to pull out all the tricks.
But that's cheating, though, Charles. Come on.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. I've heard that
Oh, and
before.
another right. Oh, and another right. And now we're cooking with fish grease. Flip, flop, and fly, if you will.
Oh!
And he's down.
Big bionic elbow from the great Tim Storm. The perfect 10, I believe.
The perfect 10. Here we go, measuring him.
It's hot in here, but I don't think Tim's breaking a sweat yet.
Nope, if he's breaking a sweat, it's from the heat, not from the exertion. Oh, big boot to the face, and here we go. Cover him, Tim. No, usually Tim goes for a cover after that. I think he might be trying to teach Nick Nash a lesson here.
Nick Nash might be done with training officially, but he is being taught a nice lesson right here from Perfect 10 Tim Storm.
Oh, definitely. Tim Storm into the ropes. Ducking that clothesline, though. Oh, and a fight back. Nash still has some left in him.
He's trying.
He's taking the fight, too. Oh, he's taking the fight, too, Tim. It may not be that effective, but
Tim's eating them.
Eating them all, man.
Might be waking up Tim Storm more than this, trying to put him to sleep.
Oh, and another clothesline.
He asked for some more. Please, sir. May I have another?
Oh, and the big boot.
Good God.
Cover him. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. To Nick Nash's credit, he's still hanging in there, man.
Survival is Nick Nash's friend right now. That is exactly what he's trying to do. He's hugging on to survival right now for dear life.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you really try to win against Tim Storm. You're trying to survive. Oh, clobbering blow to the back. Oh, and one more. Tim taking him down to a knee.
Oh, no. That the man bun is out for Nick Nash. Nasty Nick Nash hairs everywhere. You can't even see where he's at.
Oh, when the man bun leaves, you know, it's serious then. Nick trying to fight back, though.
Ineffective strikes, though. Ineffective strikes. He's got to get a better base on him if he's going to have any chance of, you know, knocking Tim Storm off of his balance.
Oh, ineffective to say the least.
MJ Bell checking on him after that nice elbow to the head.
This is what happens when a fighter comes toe-to-toe with a wrestler. Nick Nash trying to just fight. Tim Storm teaching him how to wrestle.
A couple of body shots right there. That might be a good strategy for Nick Nash.
Yeah, trying to get that separation between the two.
Needs to move around. He's trying to hold on to Tim Storm. I think that's a bad idea.
Very bad idea. Storm shoots him back off into the ropes with that forearm. Into the ropes, Irish whip. And there it is, Eye of the Storm, and that is it. 1, 2, 3. You can count to 1,000.
All she wrote.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Tim Storm!
When you see the Eye of the Storm, nothing but devastation follows. The perfect storm, Tim Storm with the win here. And hopefully a lesson learned by nasty Nick Nash.
Yeah, you don't want to open your mouth too much, especially when a surprise is in store, and like the size and the power and strength and all of what Tim Storm actually is comes through that. He came through the curtain and proved Nick Nash a little bit wrong tonight. I feel bad for Nick Nash. He's rolling around in the ring right now, probably really sick to his stomach. And we got Tim Storm over there with the baby.
Of course we do. Tim's a man of the people.
Might as well be a politician, Tim Storm.
Hey, he might one day.
Yeah, as a Senator Tim Storm, I would totally be okay with that.
Dude, I'm sure that if he ran for mayor of Sherman, Texas, he'd win in a landslide.
I believe that. You might not say a lot of truthful things tonight, Tony, but I believe that.
You saw right, Charles. Masada coming to the purge.
The following contest is the no disqualification match for the Oklahoma Championship.
Here we go, Charles. Our first title match of the night, and it's a no DQ match.
I'm a little uncomfortable right now because all the weapons have been put to my left.
Yes, sir. Here we go. The stone that doesn't crumble, the Stone Titan, former Red River champion. This man, look at him. He looks like The Rock's little brother. This man is literally carved out of marble. Edge Stone, ladies and gentlemen, and he's bringing the plunder with him. He's got a ladder, he's got a wet floor sign, and he's going to be looking to apply those and anything else he can get directly to the cranium of our Oklahoma champion, Exodus Prime.
Nicholas Caldwell, referee's getting in the ring only because he has to count the 3. That's the only reason he's here tonight, because it's a no DQ match between Edge Stone and my good friend Exodus Prime. I've been a little worried about X. He's a new father, and he's been probably lack of sleep, and now he has to face a monster, an absolute monster like Edge Stone in a no DQ match. He needs to come out here and grab one of these weapons immediately.
Exodus Prime just recently made it to the finals of the Texoma, Texas title tournament, was trying to become the first man to ever hold the Oklahoma and Texas title at the same time, and he lost. You know, he did not win that Texas title. I'm a little worried that he was looking past Edge Stone to focus on that tournament. I'm worried he didn't take Edge seriously, and that's going to be to his detriment tonight. There he is, the final boss, player 1, the man, Exodus Prime.
An athlete as supreme as Exodus Prime does not look over a man like Edge Stone. He's probably been training, looking at film, making sure that he comes into this match prepared. And Exodus Prime has had supreme success in this building. You might as well have called this building Exodus Prime's house in 2021 when I was here.
Well, but see, here's the thing I wanna pick your brain on here, Chuck. Chat me up, if you will. Edge Stone has the size advantage. Edge Stone has the experience advantage. Edge Stone has held more titles in more companies. But Exodus is the champ. What does Exodus have to do to retain this title tonight?
Exodus Prime has to put it all on the table tonight. He cannot take anything lightly. There is a barrel full of weapons to my left. That is something that Exodus Prime is going to have to dip into early and often. He's going to have to put wood to the head of Edge Stone. He's going to have to put crutches to the head of Edge Stone. I love X. He's a good friend of mine. He's a dear friend of mine. But he's got a heavy just burden on his shoulders right now in that corner of the ring. In Edge Stone.
And look at Edge Stone. I want to call your attention to Edge Stone. Look at the laser focus in his face, man.
He is the stone that does not crumble. Edge Stone.
Edge Stone is a remarkable athlete. When he's focused, he's even better.
He is your reigning and defending Oklahoma champion, the final boss, Exodus Prime.
When you talk about it factors, Exodus Prime has it. You can't explain it, you can't quantify it, you can't put analytics to it, but he has it, and he has proven it over the past couple of years. And can he prove it tonight?
That's the question. Can he prove it tonight? What does he have to do to get past Edge Stone, especially in this no DQ match? Nick Caldwell just there to count the 3, as you said earlier. Oh, and Exodus ducking away, flinching a little bit at the Stone Titan.
I wouldn't call that ducking. Don't use the ducking word when it comes to a champion like Exodus Prime. That is inflammatory.
Well, I've heard that, you know, he's been ducking a few people at Red River Wrestling.
Selective opponents is a champion's prerogative in my view.
Oh, in your view. Okay, the captivating one's view. Ducking underneath. Look, Edge Stone just manhandling him. Prime back in the corner. Those body shots unloading one after another, and then the forearm, and just like that, Exodus Prime is dropped.
I'm afraid for my friend. He needs to grab a weapon immediately. I don't understand why he is not already trying to bash Edge Stone's head completely in.
Seriously, I mean, come on. Beautiful suplex. He tossed him like a sack of potatoes, and just like that, Exodus Prime has to powder out the Oklahoma champion, asking for a timeout, Charles.
Go ahead and grant it to him. He deserves it. Champion's advantage right there with the timeout.
He deserves it. What? What? Oh, here we go. Exodus Prime running away, and
You
Edge
need to grab a
Stone
weapon X. I don't know what you're doing.
giving chase. Seriously, it's a little too hot for this stuff, guys.
It could be all just a ploy.
Prime sliding back in. Oh, ducking the clothesline.
Oh.
Now we're crisscrossing. Oh, and a pounce, and Prime goes flying.
Oh my gosh. I'm not sure if Exodus Prime is used to that kind of power inside the ring.
Definitely not.
Who is, though? Who is ready to face a guy like Edge Stone? We saw last month Aaron Eagle wasn't even ready to face a guy like Edge Stone. He is an absolute unit.
That's putting it lightly. Prime powdering out to the outside yet again.
I'm putting it lightly, but Edge Stone doesn't put anything lightly.
Nothing at all.
Ooh. My friend Exodus Prime is in some trouble tonight.
You keep mentioning that y'all are friends, man. You might not want to say that too loud right now. Oh, what a kick right to the face, and Prime goes flying. Edge Stone has been in control of this matchup from the opening bell.
Don't do that.
Measuring him up. What? Oh, what a chop.
Oh, they heard that all the way in Sherman.
Did you see the sweat fly off of Prime's chest?
See it, I felt it.
Oh, trying to use that wet floor sign. Oh, directly to the head.
The wet floor sign is needed because the sweat that came off of X.
Oh, and another one.
This is what I was afraid of.
The first foreign objects have been used.
Don't bring the demons out of me!
Oh! Edge Stone having to go to that dark place. You heard him say, you're going to bring the demons out of me. And when Edge Stone goes to that place, he's destructive. He's downright evil. And Exodus Prime is pulling that out of him tonight.
If Edge Stone is ever my sleep paralysis demon, I will never sleep again.
Ever.
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 My
Oh,
God.
another
Oh.
big forearm. Look at that. Prime rock. Did you see his eyes roll back in his head? Is he still with us here?
Does he know where he is?
Oh! Right down on the cranium.
Luckily, I think X actually got out of the way of
Did he
that.
get out of the way?
Yes,
I thought
he
it clipped
did.
him on the head.
Oh, I think he got out of the way. Oh!
Oh!
This is violence personified right here tonight.
A headbutt, one up by a headbutt. Edge said, whatever you can do, I can do better.
Edge Stone with a sadistic smile
What's
on his
Exodus
face.
doing? What's Prime doing down there?
Well,
oh, he's got a chair.
If you know that under the ring is like a Mary Poppins bag of everything. Oh, and X with a big chair shot right to the head of Edge Stone. That's exactly what I think X should do all night tonight.
And it looks like, oh, Edge is out on his feet. Look at him. Just like that, he's down. And Exodus Prime, for the first time in this match, has some separation between himself and Edge Stone.
It's like David versus Goliath. He's separated himself and went ahead and took down the beast right now.
Now he's just choking him. This is no DQ, so Caldwell can't do anything but ask him to stop.
And why is he even asking him to stop? He should just go ahead and allow the violence to happen. That's what the fans want to see. That's what I want to see. Tony, I know you want to see the violence too.
Oh yeah, violence is fun, but when it... Oh! Big shot to the back. Clean up on aisle 3. Oh, and one more.
Anyone who's ever worked in the restaurant industry has always wanted to do this to one of these things.
Yes, that's true. Definitely true. Exodus Prime is living out every waiter's dream right now. Oh, setting up a chair for him. How nice. It's considerate of your guy there, huh?
Well, yeah. You want your opponent to have a little rest every now and then, like the timeout that Exodus Prime had earlier. He's just giving Edge Stone a nice little place.
Firing
to sit.
one shot after another. This is brutal, and Edge is out on his, I'd say on his feet, but he's sitting down. Oh! Flying back elbow from Exodus Prime. Look at that chair. The chair is demolished. Both men are down.
That was a final boss move right there. He is showing why he's the Oklahoma champ here, why he's been a champ in almost every promotion that he's ever been in. Like, Exodus Prime is the real deal.
And now throwing that kendo stick in the ring, throwing the ladder in the ring.
There we go.
Trying to throw the garbage can lid in the ring.
See, now he's doing the right thing. This is why
Was that a pool noodle? Not a pool noodle.
You never know when you're going to need a pool noodle in a no DQ match.
That's a lethal weapon if I ever saw one.
Have you ever been in a pool with a pool noodle fight?
Oh! That garbage can lid directly on the face of Exodus Prime. Fighting back. Oh, right over the back.
That woke up Edge Stone.
Oh, and that shot to the face might put him to sleep.
Right.
You can't let up, X. Don't let up, man. Oh, and just like that, that little hesitation, Exodus giving it just a second like that, Edge was able to get his bearings and get that foot up in time.
I'm afraid for my friend's safety right now because Exodus Prime just took a trash can lid and an Edgestone's foot directly to the face.
Yeah, you're riding this friend thing really hard.
I gotta give support to the people that support me.
Oh, draping DDT, and just like that, cover him X1, 2, and an emphatic kick out by Edgestone, launching Exodus Prime across the ring.
Exodus Prime has shared my music. We are definitely friends.
Beautiful basement drop kick.
Proving why he is the final boss. He's an excellently skilled performer. You cannot deny that.
We got that blue Louisville ladder and setting it up in the corner. What are we going to see here, Charles?
I don't know, but the devastation that it could cause could end the match.
Choking him out over those ropes, and again, Caldwell cannot call for the break. This is no DQ. Off the ropes. Oh, into the outside.
Classic Prime right there.
Did you see Edge's head whiplash off of that rope?
Yeah, that neck is definitely going to be sore tomorrow. He's not going to be able to drive probably very well.
Oh, and Prime playing to the crowd. Might be doing a little too much dancing. Oh, outside in. Beautiful senton.
Again, classic Prime right there. I've seen that so many times in this building. He is as smooth as butter.
X blowing kisses. Oh! Flying back elbow. Cover him, X. Cover him. 1, 2. Just a 2 count, and Prime sent launched again.
Edgestone not really happy with that kendo stick underneath him, just pushing it out of the way. He might want to grab it and hit Exodus Prime with it.
Can we talk about the freakish strength of Edgestone? That's the second time in the last 2 pins that he has literally launched Exodus Prime off of him.
And X is not a small man by any means.
At all, no. He's, yeah, he might look smaller than other guys in the ring, but he's a big dude.
He might look small compared to just Edgestone. Like, think about this. This is a huge man in Edgestone.
Well, Edgestone, he's big dude. You know what I'm saying? Big dude.
Triple C thick.
There you go. Oh, blocking that whiplash into the corner, though. Blocking it again. Look at these forearm shots, one after another.
Great strikes from Exodus Prime.
Ridiculous strikes from Prime.
Up
and over and to the outside. It looks like he hit the apron. Oh, but he's pulling the legs of Stone down.
Great recovery from Exodus Prime right there.
That was split-second recovery. The way he adjusted on the way down.
That's a supreme athlete right there.
It's hard to argue with those results. Really hard to argue with those results, Charles.
Trying to give himself some space right here with a little bit of rest.
Prime calling it. Off the ropes. Tope Suicida. Oh, but caught.
Did not go the way Exodus Prime wanted it to.
Caught. Stone has him by the throat. Up onto the apron. Oh, beautiful enziguri to the back of the head, though.
Freakish strength by Edgestone.
Followed up by a knee to the cranium. Stone is rocked yet again.
The head of Edgestone has taken an absolute pounding tonight between trash can lids, Exodus Prime's knee.
A chair.
Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh. Is that a putter?
That's a putter. I guess no, that looks like a 9-iron, actually.
Like a 9-iron? Oh,
looks like a 9-iron.
Should we do our golf voice for this? Because this could get bad.
And Prime lines up at the 18th green. He's in the fairway.
Oh! Got a little stuck. Oh! He was trying to end the career of Edgestone right there.
That's what he was looking like, but unfortunately his form was worse than
Charles Barkley, yeah.
Happy Gilmore's.
Oh, yeah. Oh, if you would have connected with a Happy Gilmore style swing, though, that would have been it for Edgestone. His mouth would have been in the front row.
Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
And here we go.
Edgestone picking him back up, throwing Prime back in the ring. Edgestone pursuing. What are we going to see here?
Get out of there, friend.
Oh, he wouldn't get out of there. You just want him to run around all night? Oh, look at that headbutt. Prime rocked, followed up by that big knee lift. And just like that, spine buster. Sent through the mat. 1, 2. Let me put this in perspective for you, Charles. Edgestone is about 6'5", and he elevated Exodus Prime up past that height and then drove him down into the mat.
That was a good 7-foot drop from the shoulder to the mat, I guarantee it.
What a spine buster.
Almost hit his head on the lights. That was incredible.
Oh! Cannonball into the waiting ladder, though.
That's what I was afraid of right there. That could have been a turning point in the match.
Look at the face of Edgestone. Prime's got it loaded. Hadouken! Just like that.
Oh, trying to bulldog him over.
1, 2.
I think the time that it took him to bulldog him over, that was the time it took to not get the 3 count right there.
Edge Stone back to his feet, laying the boots in. Exodus Prime out to the outside. Where's he going? He's going up through the tunnel. He's going behind the curtain. What's he doing?
I think he's got a plan.
There's so much stuff back there, man. You have no idea what he could be getting. What's he got? It's a box.
That's a cooler.
It's a cooler. It's a styrofoam cooler.
I'm not sure exactly what can happen with this, but we are about to find out.
Oh man, really? Worst dad joke ever, X. Let's see what we're doing here.
Here we go.
Looks like we're gonna see Angel's wings on the styrofoam cooler. Oh, and a backdrop.
I would be more afraid of that plastic on the cooler than the styrofoam.
I'm telling you, Prime going for the prime example. Stone reversing it to a backdrop. Picks him back up. Front chancery. Going for the suplex on the cooler. Edge up and over though. Oh, big shot to the back. Big clubbering blow.
Good job of grabbing the tights from X Prime.
Going for the mass exodus. Stone's got it scouted. Mass exodus off the top rope. Cover him, X. You've got it. Cover him.
I've seen him put away a lot of people with that move.
1, 2, and he kicked out. Edge Stone kicked out of the mass exodus.
And that was a super mass exodus from the second rope.
Avalanche mass exodus, if you will. What does the final boss have to do to put away Edge Stone here tonight? He's pulled out every play that he's got in his arsenal.
He's gonna have to dig deep.
Picking him up. What are we gonna see here? Measuring him. Oh, big shot to the face. Stone trying to fire back. Prime
got a hold of him.
Trying to get a sleeper on there.
Here we go.
Is he going to put the big man to sleep?
He doesn't have it locked in fully.
He's trying, but Edge is fighting out of it.
He's too strong, man. He is too strong.
Way too strong. It's going to be hard to find anyone that can match strength with Edge Stone, but Prime's trying here. Got those... Oh, man. Got those legs very fine. Stone trying to block him off, though.
On him like a spider monkey.
Backing into the corner, trying to shake off Edge Stone, or Exodus Prime. Big shot to the stomach.
He sees the cooler.
What's he gonna do here? He's gonna drop him on the cooler? That's exactly what he's gonna do. On the cooler, through the cooler. Getting the separation, just like that. Both men are down. Nick Caldwell administering, is he gonna administer a 10 count? It's no DQ. What are we gonna do?
It's like a lake party out here with a destroyed cooler.
And a 9-iron.
Yeah.
Where's my drunk uncle at?
Yeah, this is definitely falling apart right now. Nick can't do anything right now, but look surprised because there is nothing he can do. It's no DQ.
And make sure one of these guys doesn't die.
Yes.
That's all he can really do. Both men back to their feet at the same time. Oh, big right hand from Prime. Oh, and Stone knocking him down. I thought Prime had it blocked, but the force drove Prime down.
There's nothing like a strike from Edge Stone.
Oh, look at that. Oh. Man, Prime is trying to block, but Stone just busting through each one of those blocks.
Might need an exorcism in here.
Gut wrench. Beautiful gut wrench suplex.
Edge Stone is releasing those demons right now.
Look at the face of Edge Stone. Those demons have made an appearance. There they are. He's welcoming his demons right now.
Trying to go for max exodus again. Trying to go for another avalanche max exodus.
Oh, catches him with a headbutt to the back of the head. Oh my God, I've never seen anything like it.
Absolutely incredible.
What's he doing with that ladder?
I don't know, but it's not good for Exodus Prime.
I don't think. A little taste of your own medicine. What's he have in store? What's he gonna do here? Oh my gosh. Are we gonna see a brainbuster? Oh!
God.
TKO on the ladder! TKO on the ladder!
It's gotta be it.
Cover him, Edge, cover him!
Oh, my friend.
1, 2, 3, new champ! New champ!
And new Oklahoma champion, Edge Stone!
Exodus Prime's 6-month reign as Oklahoma champion has come to an end at the hands of the Stone that does not crumble. The Stone Titan, Edge Stone, is your new Texoma Oklahoma champion.
Absolutely incredible performance by both of these men. Edge Stone coming out champion. He's now another champion here in Red River Wrestling. My God, these two put it all on the line tonight for themselves, for the fans, for that title that Edgestone has in his hand right now. Oh man, we saw everything tonight. We saw absolutely everything tonight in that match.
And I gotta say, man, shout out to your boy for a valiant effort, but man, Exodus Prime tried to be the first dual champion in history, fell short of the Texas title, and then a mere week and a half later, falls short, actually a mere week later to the day, falls short in defending his Oklahoma title.
I wonder if you were right, Tony. I wonder if he did overlook this, trying to get ready for that tournament. Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to go console my friend.
What a win by Edgestone. We're gonna take it down to the ring crew to clean this up, and then Anna Lynn will be right back with our next introductions. We have a tag team championship match coming up. Title after title after title being defended tonight at Red River Wrestling here at the MPX Event Center. Look at that guy. Look at your new champion. That man is money. The Stone Titan, Edgestone. It's time for a tag team match, player.
Doesn't involve the Undertaker, though.
No, we got the Bionic Beast, Franco D'Angelo, his newest recruit, the Weapon, Bane Bailey, and they're vying for Red River Gold.
If the Guerrilla Militia needed one thing, and it was a weapon, and Bane Bailey might be the perfect weapon for the Guerrilla Militia.
Here we are with this newest iteration of the Guerrilla Militia. If you're unfamiliar with Franco D'Angelo, this man ran roughshod through PCW and a slew of other independent promotions all over the state of Texas. And he is back. And this time, he's got just a straight scary young man with him, being Bane Bailey. What can you tell us about Bane Bailey, Charles?
Just a few months ago, Bane Bailey almost unseated Ryan Davison for the Red River Championship. This is not just your ordinary young man being taken over the ring by a veteran. This is an absolute beast of a man. This is an absolute, like we said, maybe the perfect weapon.
And here come the champions. These guys are one of the longest reigning Texoma Tag champions. When Red River got their tag championships, they won them, and they've been the only tag team champions in history of the company. That's right, the inaugural, the first, the reigning and defending, and in their mind, the forever Red River tag team champions, Zachzilla, Fly Warren J, Fly Death.
I'm such a fan of Fly Death. Two of the best athletes you will ever see inside of this ring.
Let me tell you, Charles, I have had the honor, no, the privilege to call dozens of Fly Death matches over the last 3 years. And these two gentlemen bring something new every time. They impress me every time they step inside of that ring. And I'm sure tonight is going to be no different. One thing I want to bring to your attention, Fly Death, they're incredibly athletic. They are large and scary quick for their size. This is the first matchup they've had against a team where both men are bigger than Zachzilla, the biggest man on their side. They are outsized by both members of the Guerrilla Militia here tonight.
Right, representing the Guerrilla Militia, they are the team of Franco D'Angelo and the Weapon, Bane Bailey.
Two absolute units. I love that word unit, and that's a great way to describe these guys.
No, the unit, they wrestle, they're Texoma Tag champions.
They are your reigning and defending
This is Fly Death.
Red River Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Zachzilla, Warren J, Fly Death.
Like you said, Tony, they're not used to being outsized, and if you look across the ring, oh my God, Franco is
He's the Bionic Beast. He's the Bionic Beast. A tagline has never been more true than with this guy.
Yeah, it's hard to even describe how big of a man, how wide of a man he is. And then Bane Bailey is a legit 6'6". Now, I am not a small man myself, and I feel small compared to Bane Bailey, who I feel short.
So what are going to be the keys of victory? How are Fly Def going to retain against this threat here tonight, Charles?
I think the conditioning factor might be the case. I'm not sure what the conditioning is for a guy like Bane Bailey and Franco. I think they want to get this done pretty quickly. I think the longer this match goes, the more that Fly Def has the advantage because of the conditioning factor. They look really very chiseled.
I felt that over here. I felt the vibration from my seat. That was crazy. Up and over, nobody home for Bane. Zach Zilla, oh, big knife edge shot, followed by a forearm. Combinations from the big man. Whipping him into the ropes, reversal. Zach Zilla up and over, crucifix, can he get him down? Oh, he's going down over, trying for the roll-up, sunset flip. Oh, Bailey putting a stop to that though, crushes him like a cigarette.
Absolutely vicious stomp from Bane Bailey. The speed factor right now is going to be the key to Fly Def.
First near fall of the match and only a 1 count. Only a 1 count. Emphatic kick out from Bane Bailey. Tag in. Here comes the quicker Fly Warren J. Fly Brother Warren sizing him up. Oh, big kick to the chest.
Great double team maneuver.
Oh, and a kick to the spine. Coming at him from all angles, right to the side of the head. Cover him, Warren. 1. And another emphatic kick out at 1 from Bane Bailey.
That is not good. The covers need to come early and often for Fly Def. They need to wear down Bane Bailey and Franco D'Angelo.
And look, speaking of Franco, in comes the legend himself. Warren ducking down.
These two were in the ring last month.
Oh, yeah. Look at the size difference between these two. The disparity here in size between Franco D'Angelo and Fly Warren J.
Let's see if Warren J actually learned a little bit from last month and use a little bit of a different tactic against Franco.
Oh, my gosh. Look at just the size of Franco. It's just amazing.
Chopping down the tree right there. A little high kick right there, too. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, off in the corner. Franco's got about 100 pounds on Warren here. Shooting him into the turnbuckles. Franco's sizing him up. All that momentum. Oh, big splash in the corner.
Like a train right in the Fly Warren J.
Oh, Warren into the other turnbuckle. Franco measuring him. Oh, big reverse elbow from Warren. Franco staggered. Warren with the crossbody, but he's caught. Franco caught him, snatched him right out of the air.
Not a smart maneuver by Fly Warren J.
Got him up on his shoulder. Just out of room from the tag, though. Oh, and slides down just like that. Blind tag. Zach Zilla coming in. The bigger of the two, still dwarfed in comparison to Franco.
The strength factor right now really coming in. Oh!
Drop kick, cover him. 1, 2. Beautiful assisted roll-up from Zach and just a 2 count.
The teamwork right there really showing from your forever Red River Tag Team champions.
Oh, of course, teamwork. These guys do everything together. They've been wrestling together for years. They train together. They travel together. They eat together. They sleep together. I heard sometimes they even shower together, Charles.
Now they're getting beat up by Franco D'Angelo together.
Yes, they sure are. Franco with that right hand, just like that. Warren is shaking down to 1 knee.
That is not good residence for Fly Warren J to be over there next to that corner with Bane Bailey.
Oh, and the tag from Zach. Have you noticed the frequent tags from Fly Def here?
That's what they're gonna have to do. In and out, stick and move.
Oh, and up and over goes Franco to the outside. And Zach baiting him in.
Teamwork.
Oh, here we go. We've seen this before. What's gonna happen? Warren through the ropes.
Oh.
Beautiful tope suicida, and down goes Franco.
Bane Bailey in the ring now.
You can get you one too, Bane. Up and over.
Here we go.
Beautiful. Look at this poetry in motion.
Oh.
Over the top rope, and just like that, Fly Def has cleaned house, Charles Murphy.
The teamwork of Fly Def is sometimes immutable. You can't do anything about it. You know they're going to do it, but you can't stop it.
And these two have the most beautiful tag team moves, the most beautiful double team moves that they do. I'm just waiting to see that double leapfrog. It's coming. You know it's coming.
Sizing him up.
To the outside.
Here we go.
Oh, caught. Again. Both men caught. Oh, used as a weapon against each other.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, and then down on that apron. Which, Charles, we all know.
Hardest part of the ring.
There you go, sir. There you go. Good call, young man.
Absolutely devastating
Devastating doesn't begin to describe what just happened there. I still haven't seen Warren. I don't know where he's at.
And Zach Zilla all alone in the middle of the ring with Bane Bailey. That is not a good sign.
No, did you see that forearm shot from Bailey?
One forearm shot, and Zach Zilla went down. And Zach Zilla is massive. That's
massive.
That's not an understatement.
This is, you know, you hear some of the legends of the past, Rod Moore, even people like Jim Ross, talking about a Haas fight. This is a Haas fight tonight, man. We got three extremely huge guys, and then we got our homie Warren out here.
Maybe the best athlete.
The best athlete in the match. So it's like you got three massive dudes, and you have an incredibly quick and agile athlete over here.
This is what you pay for when you come to River Wrestling.
Beautiful sidewalk slam, too. Just a 2 count. When was the last time you saw Zach Zilla manhandled like that, Charles?
Oh, never. I don't think I've ever seen it since I've been following Fly Def. I don't think I've ever seen this.
Look at Fly Brother Warren out here on the side. He's just itching to get in here, man.
I would not be itching to get in against both of these guys. No, him. He's a braver man than I.
I'm good, yo. I'm good. Oh, and look, though. Look at Franco taunting him. Look at Franco taunting him. Oh, and Zach, that might have been the minute that he needed. Oh, but just like that, Franco back on top, raining those forearm shots in, man.
Oh, that's a bad neighborhood to be in right now for
That
Zach
is
Zilla.
the wrong side of the tracks for sure.
Oh, here we go.
Off the ropes. Oh, and just like that, beautiful lariat.
Fly Warren J tried for the unseen tag and could not reach his partner right there.
No, you tried. You got to give him that. Double team into the ropes. Oh, double clothesline.
This is not the momentum shift that Fly Def wanted. I think that the end could be near. Oh, here we go.
Cover, but there's no cover.
Warren not in position right there.
Well, Warren trying to get involved, trying to help his partner
That
out.
was actually a smart move by Fly Warren J.
I know, it's like he inadvertently. Oh, Zach trying to slam Bailey, but a little too much of a ask right now.
Again, the toughest challenge that Fly Def is going to have is the power challenge.
What a scoop slam. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Fly Def staying alive in what is definitely their most physical challenge to date.
Oof, that's a boot I would not want anywhere near my chest.
I just want to draw some attention, something you said earlier about Fly Def's conditioning. Look at the conditioning of Bane Bailey. He doesn't look like he's even broken a sweat.
No, not at all. Both him and Franco look to be in tremendous shape. I guess working in the Grill and Melissa factory has really paid dividends.
Well, when you're working out with a gym rat like Franco every day, I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
The longer this match goes, the further and further away the tag titles seem to be slipping from Fly Def.
The Bionic Beast taking full use of that 5 count from Travis Trueborn. And Warren, yet again, might be hindering his progress more than helping it here.
He's trying everything he can. He doesn't know exactly what to do to help out his partner, so he's pulling out every trick he has in his pocketbook.
And meanwhile, in the far corner, Zach Zilla getting choked by Franco's boot. What do these guys got to do to get a break here, Charles?
You can't get a break when you're dealing with the Guerrilla Militia.
If one of them doesn't mess with you, the other one's gonna. Look at this.
Safety in numbers.
You're not just fighting a team, you're fighting a militia. This is a whole army here, guys.
Oh no, this does not look good for Zach Zilla.
Double suplex? Oh my goodness, man.
Oh boy.
Double suplex! And the ring shook.
My God.
Look at Zach Zilla's lifeless body, too. Just a 2 count.
I thought we had new champs right there. I mean, that wasn't as close as it probably could have been, but man, I just didn't think that Zach Zilla would be able to get up from that.
Zach Zilla's will to survive here. He will not stay down. I've never seen him take a beating like this before, ever.
Yeah, I don't know. What can he do? Oh, here we go.
Beautiful scoop slam, and he's got him! Into a Michinoku driver. That could be the separation that Zach Zilla needed.
All that gym training came in handy right there for the big man, Zach
He's going to
Zilla.
make it. Get it, Zach. Get it, Zach. Get it, Zach. Oh, and Bane pulling him away.
Bane Bailey with the
heart-wrenching, man.
The move of the match right there with a simple tug of the ankle. saving the tag.
If these two win the titles, that was the play of the game right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Again, truth bomb for you there, Tony.
Let's go.
You're getting good at this, by the way.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I try. Zach Zilla on the top rope. Bane up to get him. We're going to see a superplex. Zach is blocking Bane. Again, another clubbering blow to the back. And a headbutt. Just like that, Bane's down.
That might be the only way Zach Zilla is going to be a survivor of that one. Just use his own head.
What's Zach going to do? Beautiful cross body.
They've been trying for that all night, and finally Bane Bailey was off his balance enough for it to work.
Is that the break that they needed, Charles? Is that the break they needed?
It could be. It could be. He needs to get the breath. He needs to get the tag.
But he's turned around. He's facing the wrong corner.
Oh, there he goes. He's going. He's crawling.
He's inching. Come on, Zach. Come on, Zach. He's right there, Zach. Come on,
actually
Zach.
pulling for you, Zach.
Come on, Zach. Come on, tag. And here comes Warren. He's a house of fire. Oh, beautiful clothesline. Bailey shooken. And one more. Come on, Warren. Give him another.
I'm not sure if that was the right move for Fly Warren J.
Shot to the hamstring, down to one knee. Oh, he's caught, but he's still fighting. He's still fighting. Into a Hurricane Rana, and Bane Bailey goes face first into the turnbuckle.
Best athlete in this match is showing why he is the best athlete in this match, pound for pound.
Beautiful flying forearm rolling through. Oh, but Bailey out of the way. The quickness of Bane Bailey, the deceptive quickness into a German, and just like that, all that momentum is halted, Charles.
The only thing quick about that was the
1, 2, just a 2 count.
The back of Fly Warren J's head to the mat was the quickest thing about that move. Oh
and isn't it crazy how all that momentum is just gone?
Just gone, just sucked. The life, the air was sucked right out of the room with that.
And look at Franco.
Oh,
light on his feet. Looks like he's having a good time delivering this punishment.
He looks in great shape, too.
He's in incredible shape, man. Franco looks in better shape now than he did at his peak. Into the ropes. Caught him yet again. Into a pendulum slam.
It's got to be it.
But why isn't he covering him? Cover him, Franco. This is for the gold. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. I got to think, if Franco would have hooked the leg, we could have had new champions here.
That would have been it. That would have been it. There was no way Fly Warren J was kicking out of that if the right kind of lateral press was made.
Up on his shoulders. Are we going to see the TKO? Warren slipping down, though. End of the ropes. Oh, caught yet again. What's he going to do with him? Oh, up into a fireman's carry.
Shoulders.
What's next? F5, TKO. What are we going to see here?
Fly Warren J. Oh!
TKO. TKO. That's it. 1, 2. Just a 2 count.
How did Fly Warren J summon the intestinal fortitude to kick out of that? I am so impressed with Fly Def tonight.
I'm telling you, man.
And you know, that's saying something.
Oh!
Because I've seen these guys do some incredible things, but man, oh man, tonight is another level they're trying to reach.
Oh, look at Bane tagging himself in.
Okay, this is
the young buck kind of telling the sensei he's got this.
I don't know if that was the smartest move, but that is the move that has been made. Let's see if it works out.
I can appreciate the young gun taking the initiative, but I mean, when you got a legend like Franco over there on your team, and look at Franco's face. He's got his head in his hands.
I think Franco's kind of incredulous right now, not knowing exactly what Bane has in plan. This doesn't look like the game plan they had in store at the beginning of the match.
Incredulous, Franco.
Oh,
look at that. Knee to the head. What a way to get out of it. Oh, and a drop kick. Warren trying to get that tag, and there we go. In comes the power, and he's fired up. Oh, clothesline. One more. He's trying to take him off his feet.
And there was a little bit of friction between Franco
and three's the charm. Look at Zach Zilla. Look at this adrenaline he's got going, Charles.
You heard Franco say, I thought you had it. And look at this.
Oh, he's got him up. He's got the weapon up.
The power of Zach Zilla.
Oh, and a tag in. Warren tagged in. I don't think Bane saw that tag.
No, not at all.
And here we go. This is it. This is the finisher. Fly Def. Cover him. 1, 2, 3, and Franco
walks away.
Franco D'Angelo not even attempting to save the match.
Still, your Red River Tag Team Champions, Fly Def.
Hopping down off the apron, being dismissive of Bane Bailey, not even checking on his young apprentice. And look at him now, Franco's just walking away.
That's a turn of events I'm not sure anyone was expecting. Bane Bailey tagged himself into the match, made himself the focal point, and that did not go well. And that did not sit well with Franco D'Angelo. This is not good for the young team of
Look at this confrontation now. Look what's going on the outside. Franco and Bane.
They got to get on the same page. They are too talented of a team for that to be something that happens in a pivotal match, in a pivotal moment in a match like this.
What a win by Fly Def, though. I don't think that I'm exaggerating when I say this was the stiffest competition that they've had since they won those titles.
Oh, yeah.
And they are very well on the way to being the forever Red River Tag Champions, as they proclaim. At least for tonight, that title is theirs. Long live the Kings. Long live Fly Def.
I mean, who's going to beat them? Who's going to beat them?
Don't mind them, they're just doing what they're supposed to do. And tonight, they were supposed to successfully retain those titles. And Charles, Fly Def, definitely understood the assignment.
He understood the assignment tonight. Bane Bailey, I don't think understood the assignment tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, you guys having a good time tonight? And are you guys ready for more wrestling? Then let's get this show rolling.
Oh, here we go. This big bad mammoth jammer.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first is Brick Savage.
Tony, the last time I saw Brick Savage, it was in Fort Worth facing North Dallas Damo, and my gosh, he seems to be in even better shape than the last time I saw him in March.
We have a debut at the MPX Event Center and a return at the MPX Event Center. Brick Savage and Izzy James, and Brick Savage is just a monster of a human being.
Oh, we've seen some big beefy boys tonight. Absolutely going crazy with somebody who's got a lot of history with the three letters of the event center to where we're at right now. It's Izzy James, a three-time champion at NBA. This guy is an amazing athlete, making a return back to form, basically. This is a crowd, Tony.
Izzy James, the last time we saw him in this building, it was at Stephen Kirby's retirement celebration. Coming in at the end of that match, taking up for his former teacher. That's right, Izzy James, part of the original class of the MPX Training Academy. Has a storied history with MPX, and here he is making his return to this event center. Facing off against this monster of a human being in Brick Savage. Who's got the advantage here, Charles? What's the key to victory today for either one of these guys?
Brick has to end this early, because if Izzy James gets the crowd behind him and he gets that energy flowing, I have a feeling it's going to be a bad night for Mr. Brick Savage. He's got to put the power on him. He's got to put the grind on him. And he's got to slow down Izzy James. Izzy has to stick and move. He's got to make sure to hit the right spots and not try to match blow for blow against a guy like Brick Savage.
And Izzy's actually got the crowd behind him already from the sounds of it. Look at the stain on the face of Brick Savage. Collar and elbow lockup. Oh, and Savage just shrugging off Izzy James.
Savage standing right in the middle of the ring, just stating that is his spot. He will not be moved.
Almost daring Izzy James to come take it from him.
That's a dare I would not take. Look at that man.
Collar and elbow lockup. Savage, you would think, has the strength advantage, and he just dropped Izzy down like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, the obvious strength advantage. I do not think Izzy James needs to get any more lockups with a guy like Brick Savage. He needs to move around, use that speed, use that agility, stick and move. There we go.
You know, I almost jinxed you. Stick and move. Stick and move is what Izzy needs to do here. Brick slowing it down, though, right off the bat, halting that momentum. Oh, into the ropes. Izzy up and over. A little acrobatics there. Nobody home. Ducking out the way. Some Matrix shenanigans here. Big kick to the face.
There we go. That's that stick and move style that I think that Izzy's going to have to display.
Outside in. Oh, and the pounce from Brick Savage. And just like that, Izzy sent flying and all that momentum halted.
We have seen tonight, all night, that big men can stop big momentum with one move, and Brick Savage is no different.
One move can be the great equalizer when it comes to guys like this. End of the ropes. Izzy catching himself, though. Oh, and Brick up and over.
Trying to shake it off.
Izzy measuring him to the outside. Caught, though, by Brick Savage. Oh, face first into the pole.
That was a saving move right there from Izzy James. Little veteran know-how.
Knife edge chop to the chest.
The reverberation of that knife edge chop, I felt it in my ears.
In your ears. Measuring him once again. Oh, and nobody home.
That is not what you want to do to the side of that post.
That's an easy way to break your hand. Shatter those phalanges, if you will.
You might break your hand just punching Brick Savage. That is a brick house.
Exactly.
Not punching drywall.
Homie stacked, and that's a fact. Oh, big shot to the face, though. And Izzy falling in like a limp doll.
Sometimes it just takes that one shot right there, and Izzy James is feeling it.
Scoop slam. Just like that. Raining those hammer fists down, one after another. Covering him one. Just a one count. Kind of a lackadaisical cover, to say the least.
You know, he's trying to prove a point. Sometimes we talked about this last month and the month before about winning. Sometimes it's not about winning. Sometimes it's about proving a point. And it looks like Brick Savage might be on that lesson train tonight.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you get paid more just because you proved a point. I think winning is kind of important.
Touche.
Right hand trading them back and forth, and that forearm sent Izzy flying. Measuring up in the corner. Oh, got that big foot up at the last second.
That measuring up gave Izzy some nice breath to be able to take, catch his wind.
Oh, got him. Oh, beautiful belly-to-belly suplex, and Izzy James sent flying. Covering Brick. 1, 2, just a 2 count.
The snap and rotation on that suplex.
Izzy James still alive.
Barely alive. Zombie mode right now for Izzy James.
What an imposing figure this Brick Savage is. This man is just solid. Look at him. And all that weight coming down on the neck of Izzy James.
Yeah, I did not see him in the back tonight, so this was my first time seeing him when he walked out of the curtain. And I don't get intimidated often. I've been to prison. This man would scare the bejesus out of me if I was locked away with him.
You know why you didn't see him in the back? Because he was around the side of the building doing squats. I swear this guy was doing squats for 2 hours straight. Not even joking, man.
I believe you. I believe you.
Guy is a machine. Oh my gosh. And just like that, he's got Izzy beat down in the corner. Izzy slumped down on that bottom turnbuckle.
He's got to grind on him. He's got to use that weight, use that power, and that's what he's doing.
Oh, and into the turnbuckle, and Izzy shot right back out. All that force. It's not the fall that'll get you, it's the sudden stop, Charles.
It is. And let's not bury the lead. I know this match is going on right now, but we do have an incredible main event after this match where we see another bad man in our champion Shane Taylor versus the real Mike Bennett.
The baddest of all time.
Baddest of all time.
Don't go shortchanging our dude. 1, 2. I don't want to have to go tell Shane you were stealing his thunder out here, Charles. He does not like having his thunder stolen.
The thunder that Brick Savage is bringing to Izzy James right now is not being stolen. He is beating him down like the Thunder God Thor.
Like an AC/DC concert. Picking him up. Measuring him. What are we going to see here? Cobra clutch.
Oh, here we go.
He's
Yeah,
got it
that's
cinched
exactly what
in.
we see.
Cobra clutch cinched in.
Oh, that is the grinding that needs to happen. Slow Izzy James down. You cannot overpower Brick Savage.
Yeah, but look at Izzy. He's fading. Those lights are going out.
He's got to get the crowd behind him.
Oh! What a reversal. What a way to get out. Jawbreaker. Oh,
and here we go.
Up and under, though. What are we going to see here?
Oh.
Beautiful soup. Nope, reversed. Izzy halting that momentum. Trying for it again. Oh, but he rotates out of it.
He escaped.
Oh, wow. Okay, that was new.
Brick's a little disoriented right now.
Wouldn't you be?
Yes.
Oh, up and over. Brick takes the post. Shoulder first.
But Izzy's in worse for wear shape right now. Not able to really capitalize.
Is he, though?
Is he?
Is he?
We started the Izzy chant.
The crowd getting behind him.
We can take claim for that.
Yes. Cut the check, Izzy. Oh, big shoulder block.
Here we go, the speed.
Getting that momentum.
Oh.
The speed demon, Izzy James.
Seek and destroy!
Oh, ducking underneath.
I'm more of a Master of Puppets fan, but yeah, I get it.
Nice. Oh, those elbows raining down on Izzy James. Oh, off the ropes. Beautiful spinning heel kick.
Fantastic agility.
Oh, and a running senton. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Brick Savage somehow getting out.
Izzy James showing that he is in great shape right now after taking such punishment from a guy like Brick Savage and then being able to use that burst of energy and burst of speed and put Brick on his back.
Izzy James is in phenomenal shape. Izzy James is always in phenomenal shape. I've worked with this man for the past 5 years. I've done dozens of shows with him. I've yet to see him in not phenomenal shape. I mean, look at him.
Brick's got to get to his feet. He can't do any good on his back. Oh, here we go.
Oh, lifting him up on his shoulders. Olympic slam. All that weight coming down. Can he capitalize, though? Cover him, Brick. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Izzy getting that right shoulder up at the last minute.
He had Izzy all wrapped up in like a pretzel and then lifting him high and right on the back of his head, on his neck, all the weight of Brick Savage coming down on the stomach. That's a nasty maneuver. That's a nasty slam.
Knocks all the wind out of you on top of all the damage it does to your back and neck. It's crazy. Oh, here's some shots to the stomach again. Izzy trying to get that separation, trying to get some space between the two.
Uh-oh. It's breaking down to a fight.
Yep. Right hand after right hand, forearm after forearm.
Ooh, Izzy showing a lot of toughness right now.
All that momentum. And he's not backing down. Oh, they're taking this shot. Oh, catching him, though.
Tried for a belly-to-belly.
Is that a bear hug?
That's a bear hug. That's a brutal bear hug.
Old school bear hug. Look at this. Look at all the pressure on the small of the back of Izzy James. Brick Savage trying to literally squeeze the life out of Izzy.
A guy as thick as Brick is very, and that's the bear hug is a perfect maneuver for him because it is just that the air is being sucked out of Izzy James, out of the lungs, out of the stomach and diaphragm. He can't breathe.
He's literally smothering him. There we go, clapping the ears though. That's how you get out of it, Izzy.
Yeah.
Oh, ducking under the clothesline.
Both men have expended a lot of energy. Here we go.
Oh, sharpshooter. We're a ways away from Montreal. Oh, and a rake to the eyes.
That was the only thing that Brick Savage could do, even though I'm not sure if Izzy James could turn Brick Savage over.
Those big tree trunk legs. Oh, beautiful suplex. Cover him. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Brick Savage. Brick Savage has defeated Izzy James.
Can we call that an upset?
I don't know that I'd call it an upset just because we weren't familiar with Brick. Doesn't take anything away from him.
Right, I can agree with that. Izzy fought hard, but my God, Brick Savage is unworldly.
He's a monster of a human being.
Brick going over there with the marks, kind of getting in their face.
Hey, what you call them?
They call themselves that.
Oh, okay.
Certified.
Certifiable.
Do you see that? Do you see that? They tried to make a non-disqualification. They thought it would stop me. They thought it would break me. No, 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 no. Ed Stone is going all over Texas, collecting. Why? Because this stone don't crumble. Stone don't crumble. But you ain't never run into a brick wall before. I'm gonna break you into 1,000,000 goddamn pieces, and I'm gonna like it, and you're gonna enjoy it too. And I can't wait.
Well, I guess Edge has a challenger lined up there, Charles.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest
Time for our main event.
Your main event. It is scheduled for one fall. It is for the Red River Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
All right, here it is, Charles. This is what we all came here for. And there he is. You know him from his time at WWE, you know him from his time in New Japan, you know him from his time in Ring of Honor. This man has been a champion everywhere he's been. IWGP Tag Champion with Matt Taven, Ring of Honor Tag Champion with Matt Taven, WWE 24/7 Champion. This guy has held a title everywhere he's gone, and tonight he's looking to add a title to that resume, that being the Red River Championship that is owned and defended by Shane Taylor.
The real Mike Bennett is here to make things right here at Red River Wrestling. That's what he says. He says that he's actually here to do this to the entire industry, to bring some realness, to bring some truth to this industry. And I think that Shane Taylor is about to show him what the God's honest truth is.
And here we go. The player coach, the man, the CEO of Shane Taylor Promotions. I've known this man for 5 years, and he scared the crap out of me every minute of every year. The baddest of all time, the Red River Champion, the VIP Champion, Shane Taylor.
These two men know each other very well from their time in Ring of Honor. So Mike Bennett knows he is in for an absolute fight with the baddest of all time, Shane Taylor. Draped in gold like he should be. Man, oh man. Ever since he put J.D. Griffey in charge by taking out the owner of the company, Robert Langdon, there have been lots of great changes here at Red River Wrestling. So we can thank and honor Shane Taylor of Shane Taylor
MDX Event Center because Shane Taylor is champion.
Shane Taylor, look at the size of this man.
Mike Bennett has faced big men before and everywhere he's been, but as he faced a man as confident in his size as Shane Taylor.
You hear the song. What a fitting entrance theme for this man. The lion in the jungle. Shane Taylor already starting the talk, starting the mind games.
Introducing first, your challenger to my right, wearing purple and pink. He is former IWGP Tag Team Champion, two-time former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion, former Impact X Division Champion, former WWE 24/7 Champion. He is Boston Strong Style, the real Mike Bennett!
What an entrance and what a reception for Boston Strong Style, but look who he's standing across the ring from. I don't know that this is more of a title opportunity than it is a death sentence, man.
And his opponent to my left, wearing black with gray and white trim. He is former Ring of Honor Television Champion, former Ring of Honor 6-Man Tag Team Champion. He is your current reigning and defending VIP and Red River Wrestling Heavyweight Champion of the world. He is CEO and captain of Shane Taylor Productions. He is CEO and captain of Shane Taylor Promotions. He is the baddest of all time, Shane Taylor!
No, I'm supposed to be unbiased, but I cannot be unbiased when a man like Shane Taylor is in the ring. He has my full captivating attention.
So when Shane wrestles, all your journalistic integrity just goes out the window, is what you're saying.
Out the window.
Just out the window.
I think our boss, JD Griffey, would allow that.
Shout out to the champ. All right, guys, here we go. Boston Strong Style against Cleveland Punch You in the Mouth.
Yeah, this is going to be a wrestler versus a fighter right now, and I don't know. They say styles make fights, so we're going to see if this is going to be the case right here for the Red River Championship.
More truer words have never been uttered by you, Charles Murphy. This is going to be a wrestler versus a fighter. Mike Bennett is going to try to wrestle. He's going to try to chain wrestle. He's going to try to hit Shane Taylor with moves. He's going to try to pin him. Shane Taylor is coming in this to fight. Shane Taylor wants nothing more than to punch Mike Bennett in the mouth right now.
Has Bennett been in better shape? I know he's been around for 20 years, but he doesn't look like a 20-year vet. He looks like a chiseled young lad right now.
Taylor spitting in the hand of Bennett.
You know what? You gotta have the mental game. You gotta have the mental edge against a guy like Matt Bennett a little bit too.
These two have a history, and Mike Bennett, in this recent resurrection of his career, coming up with Boston Strong Style, this real-life Rocky story, thinking that he can change the world through the art of pro wrestling, and Shane Taylor's trying to tell him he's wasting his time. Well, Shane Taylor doesn't believe in any of that. Shane Taylor is here to fight.
Anyone who has been in the entertainment industry knows that there is no point in trying to bring truth and justice in the American way to something like this. Like, this is sports. This is about victories. This is about winning. It's not about changing the world. Shane Taylor's here to win gold and beat people down, and he's been doing that for months and months at a time.
But did you see that Shane Taylor is actually wrestling? He's playing Mike's game for now.
He's got to for a little bit, at least to show that he can, and then you just take over, and you use that power, use that strength, and you punch a man in the face.
Mike Bennett wrenching this armbar, but it's kind of like trying to wrench a tree trunk. Oh, up and over, catching a headlock. Bennett actually succeeding in some Shane wrestling, but is Shane letting him succeed?
This might be a case of
cat and mouse, cat playing with the mouse.
The possum, a little playing possum right now.
Look how Shane just effortlessly lifts Bennett off of him and deposits him on the turnbuckle.
And our referee, Mike Bell, in there.
Did you see that little pat in the head that he gave him? Little pat in the head after he sat him down there?
Oh, yeah.
Here you go, buddy. Look at the intensity. Even when Shane's talking smack, he's still intense and focused about it.
All right, here we go. Looks like they're...
Collar and elbow lockup. Back to that headlock. Bennett really kind of grinding on Shane here, trying to wear him down with these wrestling maneuvers.
This is the only way I think that Mike Bennett is going to be able to last the beginning of this match. He's not going to be able to really use a bunch of speed, I think, on Shane Taylor. He's been in the ring with speed before.
Kind of shocked that Mike tried that block there. Kind of shocked he tried it again. You're not going to shoulder tackle Shane Taylor down.
He might need a different game plan because that is not going to work.
Irresistible force versus immovable object has never been more true, Charles.
I think that Shane Taylor's both in this situation, right?
Oh, Mike. What are you doing, Mike? What are you doing, Mike? Oh, ducking under. Oh, and a chop, followed by a forearm. Oh, he's trying to strike with Shane. He's trying to trade blows with Shane Taylor. Oh, and just like that, Shane Taylor knocked to the outside of the ring. What is going on, Charles?
The real Mike Bennett showing some fire right there, showing that he's going to fight with Shane Taylor if he has to. The wrestling was not working, and now they're outside. We saw, you weren't here, you had to leave there, Tony, but last month, Shane Taylor and Ryan Davison fought all over the arena. I think we might have a part 2 of this right now with him and Mike Bennett.
Yeah, I was actually called to the back by the board of directors. Let's just say you'll see what that meeting was about here in the coming months. That's all I'm going to say at this point.
I'm excited and scared.
You should be. Equally both. You should be. Shane Taylor breaking down on the outside here. Shane breaking the count and telling referee Mike Bell that he's number 1. Oh, look at him measuring. Oh, shot to the breadbasket. Oh, and did you hear that impact?
Right out in front of the faithful here at the MPX Event Center here on Friday night.
It's like taking a cinder block to the gut.
Oh, I would not want to take any of that.
Oh,
my gosh.
bounces up and all that momentum behind his right hand, and Shane Taylor staggered.
That is Boston Strong style right there.
Oh, helps him back up on the apron, follows up with a right hand himself, and Bennett just went limp.
Good night.
Bennett is not moving.
That is absolutely like that. Someone check on Mike Bennett.
I think Bennett's out. I think he's out. Referee Mike Bell checking.
So he's not moving. He hasn't moved.
He's not moving. I think he's out. Shane trying to wake him up from the looks of it, sitting him up on the apron.
Might need a little smelling salts right here for Mr. Bennett. Oh! Did that wake him up or put him even further into a coma?
Thunderous chop to the chest cavity, and Shane Taylor with a Denzel evil grin.
Baddest of all time has even worse intentions right now for Mike Bennett.
Oh no, not this, Shane, not this. Oh! A leg drop, that tree trunk sized leg coming down on the chest of Bennett, and Bennett's moving now for sure.
That's a sternum break right there. That could be some pectoral issues right there. That's definitely some lung capacity issues.
1, 2, just a 2 count. What a thunderous leg drop from Shane Taylor on the apron.
It's for the Red River Championship. You have to do everything that you have to do to keep the title around your waist.
Shot to the stomach. Oh, thunderous chop. Bennett trying to keep his feet about him. Oh, and a right hand from Shane. And look at that. Bennett just sent reeling yet again.
And Bennett, as a former IWGP tag team holder, he's used to, some very strong strikes, but that one from Shane Taylor took Bennett off his feet in just one fell swoop.
Nobody, and I will stand by this, nobody in professional wrestling strikes with the force of Shane Taylor.
I believe it.
Those forearm shots from Shane Taylor, they loosen and knock out teeth with every blow.
I believe it.
Mike Bennett's going to be eating soup for the next week.
Here we go.
Jumping right back though, he's taking it.
Mike Bennett might have lost his mind a little bit. I think he might have a head injury after that. Golly.
Who in their right mind screams in the face of Shane Taylor?
Again, I don't think Mike Bennett is in his right mind, especially after he's probably concussed.
Mike Bennett is trying to wrestle. Shane Taylor is trying to fight. That's been the narrative this whole match. Shane Taylor's from the ghetto outside of Cleveland. He grew up having to fight for his life every day. Every day. Mike Bennett is a trained professional wrestler. Shane Taylor's a fighter.
Styles make fights, and the style of Mike Bennett is not doing well right now.
1, 2, just a 2 count. Shane Taylor contends that he's had a more successful last 5 years than Mike has. And if you look at it, Taylor has held gold in every promotion he's been in, where Mike kind of got lost in the shuffle a little bit while he was in New York.
Yeah,
one can contend that Shane has had a better run.
Yeah, that place up north will lose you in a shuffle if you're not careful. Mike Bennett trying to remake his name out here on the independent scene. And in TNA, Honor No More, he's doing his thing. But right now,
here we go. Kimura, he could break his arm right here.
That's a big arm to try to break. I'm not sure if he can do it.
Just like that, Boston Strong Style pulling out this submission. Is Shane gonna tap though? As you said, that's a big arm to break.
Japanese wrestling experience really coming into play right now.
And gets to the rope. Shane Taylor with such incredible ring awareness, getting to the ropes to force the break.
Absolutely incredible match we're seeing right now for the Red River Championship. It's been an absolute incredible night at our first night here at the MPX Event Center. This is why Red River Wrestling is the hottest promotion in Texas.
Yes, sir. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Mike Bennett trying to psych himself up right now.
What a showdown between these two. Uranagi in the corner.
Good God, man.
What a match, Charles. We've had good versus evil. Or I guess you could say the hero versus the anti-hero.
Yeah, there is nothing evil about Shane Taylor. All he's trying to do is prove exactly that he's exactly right when he says that he's the baddest of all time. There's nothing evil about that. And
prove that Mike Bennett's wasting his time with this Boston Strong crusade of his.
He cannot change professional wrestling.
Oh, he's got him up. Death Valley driver on Shane Taylor. Have we ever seen Shane Taylor handled like that? Oh my goodness.
That was so impressive. I am absolutely shocked that Mike Bennett was not only able to get Shane Taylor up on his shoulders, but drive him down with such force.
Oh, what a right hand. We talked about Shane's strikes. What a strike from Bennett.
Oh.
Followed by another forearm, and Shane Taylor is rocked. This could be the momentum Bennett needs. Another one, and just like that, Taylor's down to his knee.
Boston Strong Style all over the place.
Discus forearm, and Taylor's down. 1, 2. Oh my God, we almost had a new champ.
I thought it was over. I thought we had a new champion. I thought Mike Bennett stole this one. My gosh.
That's the closest anyone has taken Taylor in his title reign. Mike's measuring him. Oh, we can have a new champ. This could be it.
He's got to get him
this
over.
This could be it. 1, 2. Oh, just a 2. What does he have to do? What does Mike Bennett have to do, Charles?
Bell's arm was inches away from the mat. I think Mike's trying to give him everything he's got. He's got to get that Boston Strong.
Oh, what a super kick! Channeling all his strength.
Here we go.
No way! German suplex! Oh my God!
Here we go. This could be it.
1. Just a 1 count. Taylor kicking out at 1.
I don't know where he got that from.
Superhuman strength from Bennett for the German, and superhuman strength from Taylor to kick out.
The baddest of all time, showing why that is not just a moniker. That's not a nickname. That is the God's honest truth.
Oh, what a right hand though from Taylor. Bennett staggered. Head of steam. Foot caught. Rolled through, and there's that knee.
It's got to be it.
1, 2.
Oh, the crowd even thought it was it. The crowd even thought it was it.
That's the knee that he beat Stonewall with a week ago at Texoma in his Red River defense.
And that is not an easy man to put down, Stonewall or Williamson.
Listen to what Shane's telling him.
Not you! Fight me for it! Why'd you fight me? Why'd you fight me?
Oh no.
I have to knock my ass out.
Now you're talking Shane's language, though, when you ask for a fight.
He will absolutely knock you out.
Here we go, trying to trade blows. I'm not sure how smart that is.
This is dojo style right here.
Right after right after right. Who's gonna falter first? Who's gonna break first, Charles?
It's like a tennis match. My jaw hurts looking at him.
Bennett seems to have the upper hand. Taylor staggered. Oh! Bennett with that discus forearm, and Taylor's down to a knee.
That's the third discus forearm. That could be it.
Oh, catching the super kick, though. Oh, the headbutt.
Uh-oh. We've seen this before.
Package pile driver.
Good night.
That's it. Good night. 1, 2, 3. Taylor retains. Taylor retains.
Oh.
Taylor retains.
And still, your Red River Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Shane Taylor.
What an incredible match, Charles Murphy.
I've seen Shane Taylor do some incredible things inside this ring. I've seen Mike Bennett do some incredible things all over this country. But this tonight at Red River was one of the best matches I have seen because both of these men just put it all on the line for the gold that Shane Taylor is kissing right now.
The Lion in the Jungle, Cleveland's finest, the baddest of all time, the player coach of STP. No matter what you call him, you have to call him one thing tonight, Charles. And that one thing is still reigning, defending Red River Heavyweight Champion of the world. That title is going back home with Shane Taylor. He is your champion.
Yeah.
He is a dominant champion.
Incredible.
And the question I will leave you with tonight, Charles, who is Robert Langdon going to put in front of this man? Who is going to dethrone the baddest man of all time, Shane Taylor?
I don't see that happening at any point in time. No matter who Robert Langdon tries to put in front of him. If Jakey Griffey brings in one of the top stars from all over this country, it doesn't matter. The baddest of all time proves tonight that he's a truth teller. Oh,
hold on, Bennett's got the mic. Bennett's got the mic. Let's see what he has to say.
I'm gonna sit. Yeah, I'm gonna sit. It's hot as hell out here, guys. First of all, welcome to Texas. Hey, let me just say this first of all, get it out of the way. I've had the privilege of traveling around the world. I've had the privilege of wrestling the best in the world. I've had the privilege of wrestling in front of 20, 30,000 fans. And I can honestly, from the bottom of my heart, say wrestling at shows like this in 100-degree weather in front of 30, 40 people, I will take any day of the week. I will take it. I'll take it over any big promotion, over any big crowd. Give me people that love professional wrestling. And just like I said, me and this man, our times in Ring of Honor, they never quite aligned. I was on my way out, he was on his way in. When we were both in, Ring of Honor was on its way out. But I can speak for myself, and just like I said about these fans, I have been in the ring with the best in the world. You don't need me to tell you, but my man, you're one of the best in the goddamn world. Let me tell this story real quick. Like I said, me and this man, our times in Ring of Honor passed like ships in the night. But the last year I was there, I showed up, I walked into a locker room that I thought that I knew. I thought that I knew who the locker room leaders were going to be. I thought it would be the Briscoes. I thought it would be Matt Taven. I thought it would be Dalton Castle. But when I arrived, there was a group in the locker room that was circled around a man that I wasn't too familiar with. And that man was Shane Taylor. So, what started out as a genuine curiosity of why you attract all these people to you quickly transformed into a mutual respect for a man that views the world I do, that views pro wrestling I do, that is a father, that is a man, that sticks to his word. Shane, I quickly learned that locker room leader was a man I needed to respect. Tonight, you watched two different but two incredibly similar styles. Shane Taylor Promotions, Boston Strong style. Tonight, we went against each other. Shane, we view the world the same way. We view wrestling the same way. From this point on, I think it's beneficial if we take Boston Strong Style, pair it up with Shane Taylor Promotions, and we show all these guys and these girls who are built and programmed into a fake industry what being real is all about.
Damn right. I haven't told many people why, when matches start, I spit in people's hands, right? And it's because my father always told me, never believe somebody's rep until they prove it to you. If you respect them before you fight them, you will not go all out. So until they earn my respect, I don't shake their damn hand. Mike Bennett, you earned a handshake.
What a match, what a show of respect. We'll see you back here next month, guys. August the 12th, Gary J. Moonshine Mantell. In the meantime, for the champ Shane Taylor, for Mike Bennett, for Robert Langdon, for the captivating one, Charles Murphy, I've been DJ Tony Snow. This has been Red River Wrestling. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time, and happy wrestling.
Sleep on me, then I will put you to sleep with these hands. I'm about to mess up your plans. LeBron ain't the only one bringing the gold to the land. They will be lifting my hand. We will remain in demand. I am the greatest, and I don't care what you're saying. I do not care what your name is. You can be famous, act like you don't know who Shane is. You learn nothing to play with, and this is tribal. When you look up to your idols, and then they become your rivals. This is survival. I put my hand on the Bible. You are not ready to try to. Sons of savagery step in the ring and I promise a tragedy. They used to look at the champion and laugh at me. Now they bow down and then call me your majesty. And I will capture your bodies like silverware. And I won't stop till my team become millionaires. None of you wrestlers are really built for me. Most of you look like you were built to build a where I am.